How to program your mind and control your emotions. Winning in one area is often attached to failure in another area, in particular at the extreme end of performance. The more exceptional your business success, the longer the shadow it casts. The more one-sided your focus, the more other areas of your life and business suffer. The things that make you an excellent entrepreneur often make you miserable in real life. Programming your mind and controlling your emotions is not a person, it's an event. You make it happen. It does not happen by itself. If you believe success is built on relationships, make building them your success. True success is about determining your own finish line. By failing to program your mind, you are programming your mind to fail. Control your emotions instead of being controlled by your emotions. Winners practice until they get it right and keep practicing until they can't get it wrong. Nothing so conclusively proves your ability to win in business as what you do from day to day to lead yourself. Lack of self-control is the breeding ground for mediocrity. Break free from the crowd. Conditioning your mind for success is what gets you started. Having self-control is what keeps you going. Understand that emotional control relies on three separate items: goal setting, examining when behavior diverges from goals, and employing behavior aligned with goals. Key elements of good emotional control, including setting the right kind of goals, the role of variance detection, concentration, and emotional acceptance in goal monitoring, and the effects of exhaustion, changing priorities, and intentions on putting into practice behavioral changes. Programming your mind is thought to inspire an impressive array of behavior, and so is negative mental conditioning, the root of societal ills ranging from financial debt to marital unfaithfulness, from criminality to obesity. Mental programming, known colloquially as affirmation, refers to the mental processes that allow you to overcome urges, juggle competing tasks, and sustain attention. Your personal life and business life are not one. Treating them as one may appear to be good on your side, but not so good on others. By understanding how your mind and emotions work, you can discover how to improve them. Many entrepreneurs would like to know how to better control their behavior and reduce depravity in both life and business. However, there are ways in which these difficult-to-master skills can be developed. A. Setting goals. B. Monitoring for inconsistencies between goals and current behavior. And C. Exercising behavior that is consistent with goals to reduce the size of behavior goal inconsistencies. By understanding the above nuggets, you can constantly monitor your mental and emotional behavior and goal setting until they are reduced to some acceptable level. The first step in establishing mind programming and improving emotional control is using affirmations and setting goals. Goals are mental representations of potential desired outcomes to which you are committed. Goals are more than fleeting desires and intentions. Goal setting implies that you have a committed emotion, behavior, and thought to attain them. Because they refer to a potential desired state that differs from the current state, setting goals can be thought of as a method that creates inconsistency between what one wants to be like and what one is currently like. Creating this clash is what sets emotional control in motion. The simple act of setting a definite, exigent, yet reasonable goal leads to better emotional control than setting a hazy goal or not setting a goal at all. For example, an entrepreneur can improve his emotional control if he sets a definite goal, e.g., read 3 times a week for the next month, as opposed to an abstract goal, e.g., try my best to read some books. Setting tangible and quantifiable goals with a time frame leads to more finer performance because it allows for straightforward monitoring of goal behavior changes. It allows for the generation of feedback that provides information about the degree to which standards are being met. If you do not set a goal, or you set a goal that is unclear and imprecise, feedback is difficult or impossible. This undermines the competence to make goal-oriented changes. Nonetheless, not all goals are fashioned equal. Setting goals that are consistent with personal values will contribute to superior emotional control. The impact of enthusiasm on behavioral implementation depends on the quality, and not just the quantity, of enthusiasm. When goals are self-driven, that is, when they are perceived as personally significant, performance becomes easier to control, even in the face of exhaustion. When you are encouraged to adopt a goal and reflect on why the goal is essential and personally significant, you are better at controlling and overriding your impulses, compared with when you reflect on why the goal is a socially expected requirement. The reason for this is that, when you have competing goals, you are able to monitor them with greater urgency, thereby facilitating the implementation of control. Setting goals that are personally significant, then, is a valuable way to improve emotional control. Although not easy, this can be done for otherwise unappealing tasks, e.g., Reading personal development books, when they are reinterpreted as being instrumental to other personal goals, e.g., becoming a billionaire. After you have set specific personally significant goals, the next step in establishing and improving emotional control is paying attention to inconsistencies between your goals and current behavior. These inconsistencies alert you to the possibility that your goals are in risk and, in so doing, arouse shifts in behavior from routine to purposeful. In particular, you should pay attention to when you have failed to meet a goal or when goal failure is possible. Awareness to such failures can help you avoid future mistakes. For example, if you are trying to read books and develop your personality, you must pay attention to situations in which you are likely to face temptation, say, when it's time to watch your favorite TV series. You also need to pay attention to when you make a goal mistake, such as when you accept your friend's offer to go to a cinema. By becoming responsive and attentive that your current behavior is in conflict with your reading schedule goal, you are better poised to stop yourself from doing frivolous activities. Emotional control is established by attending and reacting to how your goals and current behaviors line up, and this can be improved by cultivating your attentional capacity. Behavioral researchers and psychologists love to geek out about different emotional mistakes. But I don't want to get bogged down in the psychology jargon in this book. Instead, I'll talk about the positive side of things that are most important in our lives and break them down in easy-to-understand language. I believe we should focus more on whether or not something can be practical to everyday life in a valuable manner rather than narrating psychological mumbo-jumbo. Thanks for watching.